But this definitely helps if you have intimidation. Let me speak to you. You're intimidated because that person has tormented you, because that person has been mean to you, that person has made fun of you, that person has humiliated you. Now, let me say something about Esther. When first Uncle Mordecai sent the word to Esther that she needed to do something because the Jews were about to be annihilated and she needed to do something. And she was Queen Esther at this time. And she said, oh, well, that doesn't really have anything to do with me. I'm paraphrasing. Uncle Mordecai let her know this will affect you just like everybody else. So then she fasted and had her maidservants fast. But let me tell you, first she got leverage. Sometimes you got to get leverage. It's got to cost. It's got to mean something to you. It's got to be, whoa, I'm valuable enough for you to move. When she realized, oh my gosh, wait a minute, this can affect me. And I think really what it was is she might have thought, oh, I can't do anything about it. Like, who am I? I can't just go to the king. You can't just go to the king. You have to be called by the king. You have to be summoned. You can't just go before him. That's punishable by death. That's a law. Okay. But she fasted. And she had people fast. 3 days. She shifted her belief in her. She shifted. So sometimes when you fast, you clear a lot of things so you can just hear and see. And you know what? I want you to really get this. Because after that 3 days, she went before the king unsummoned. And she could have been punished by death. But she had favor. She was determined because she had enough leverage. She had fasted, so the Holy Spirit, although they didn't have the indwelling of the Holy Spirit like we do now, but we got an even better covenant, y'all. But even with the first covenant, even with what she had, look what she did. What can we do? We can go to God. We can ask him to anoint us. We can ask for a strategy. I feel she was endowed with the presence of the Holy Spirit, endowed with the presence of God. And she went into the chamber, she went into the place, and she had favor. We can be endowed with something, okay? Because that king has needs too. And he's going to bow down to the God that's in your belly, just like you have to. We're not saying we're better than them or anything like that. But this definitely helps if you have intimidation. Let me speak to you. You're intimidated because that person has tormented you, because that person has been mean to you, that person has made fun of you, that person has humiliated you, they have stolen from you, they have kept you from things, they have hindered you. I had somebody in my life like that, blocking. Let me tell you something. God does not bow to them, but they will have to bow to God.